So this week we're taking time off to do a little in-house retreat, so to speak, which is very nice. So you're probably noticing as you meditate that there's something wrong with your mind. Or maybe I got it all wrong and there's something wrong with the world and our mind is right. Yeah? So we usually think it's something wrong with the world and our mind is right. But after you hear some Dharma teachings, then you begin to investigate and be aware of things more. And you begin to realize that your idea was wrong, that actually there's something wrong with our mind, and the world just is what it is. We can't say good, we can't say bad, it is what it is. But it's our mind that creates an awful lot of problems. So these problems have to do with the way we think about things, the way we regard things. So sometimes they come in the form of expectations, how we think things should work, Sometimes they come in a more even more solid than expectations in terms of our rules of the universe, how the universe should be. And sometimes they get really, really gritty and quite deep in terms of how we are sure things exist. Yeah. So you might see these different types of graspings, these different kinds of misconceptions, some rising more strongly than others, weaving in and out, some based on other ones, some causing other ones. But they all have to do with what's coming from in here, as we look out. In even the idea that there's the way we conceive of in here and out there. Something's wrong with that too. That's one of the really deep ones, But I think it might be good just, we have 3 more days of retreat. One day if I talk about expectations, one day the rules of the universe, and then the last day how we think things exist. Okay, so expectations are they're, I think, more superficial in terms of how we think other people are going to act in a situation, what we think other people should do in a particular situation. Okay, so we expect we expect our friends always to be in good moods. Yeah. We expect the people we live in always to be in good moods. We expect people to always be pleasant to us. Yeah. We expect to be healthy, happy, and wise. Or maybe we expect to be stupid, unhealthy, and poor. Depends upon the way we think, but we develop some conception or another, and then we hold to it. Okay? But especially our expectations around other people and how they should treat us. I am so-and-so, so they should speak to me this way. I am older, so they should speak to me, with more respect. Or I am younger, so they should help me more. Or they should get off my back. Or you're older and you look at the youngers, and I'm older, they should get off my back. So, that people should be predictable, that things should turn out well, that when you file a claim with the government, it should be adjudicated and resolved in the time frame they say and come back favorable, that everybody should follow the rules, including the government that made them. And, you know, we have all these kinds of expectations, even that lunch should be hot. And that nobody should, you know, move in the meditation, except so-and-so who can't stay still. And then we expect them to fidget, and we get mad at them even if they don't. Okay, so all these expectations we have of other people, you know, that we never bothered to ask them if they agreed to. You know, do you agree to always be in a good mood? Yeah, we should actually ask each other that. Yeah. You know, do you agree to follow the policies? You know, even people say yes, they agree to these things. But then we expect them to, because after all, they did say yes. But then that's a wrong expectation too, isn't it? Because they don't always do what they say they're going to do. Of course, we always do. We're totally 100% reliable, except when other people make it so that we can't be reliable. Yeah. But other people, even when they have all the conditions to be reliable, are flakes. Okay, so, you know, to look at these expectations we have of the individuals in our life and see how, you know, they're really a little bit too much. You know, that we expect people to be perfect, we expect people to be consistent, we expect them to do what they say, we expect them to be what we want them to be. Yeah. And that then when they aren't any of those things, then all the problems, you know, that our mind has, we blame on them. But actually the problems are due to our incorrect expectations. Yeah. So it's very helpful when we start having difficulties with other people to stop and say, okay, how much of this is due to my expectations? You know, did they agree to do these things? And sometimes we do say, yes, they did agree. But then why is my expectation that they're going to be 100% accurate in doing what they say? Or we have expectations of people to use common sense. Why do I expect them to use common sense? You know, or we expect them to be polite. Forget that one. You know, why do I expect them to be polite? So we see, you know, we have just so many expectations, you know, and we have a lot of reasons why our expectations are accurate. Yeah, because other people have those same expectations. But what really gets us in a jam is when we hold to those expectations so tightly and refuse to allow anything else to occur. You know, and then get upset and angry when something does. Which it will. Guaranteed.